everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the first ever installation of Smoke Break. I'm your host, Izzy, and I'm here with
Riley.
And
Maddie.
today we have a lot of things to cover, but I think it would be great if we let you guys get to know us a little bit. To start off, give you a brief little past. My name is Izzy. I am the operations director here at Can Essentials, which is a small hemp startup. We focus on a lot of alternative cannabinoids. We started in 2018 and we keep growing and bigger and better things.
And we're moving along. We're moving right along.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of moving right along, these two have been very instrumental in that process, whether it be designing merch, building the brand, designing stickers. You guys have been very instrumental in some of the recent growth. What led you to the roles that you're in now?
So I am the director of marketing.
The director of marketing.
I always loved photography. I had a photography business through high school, and then I went to college for graphic design and ended up in the biotech field doing communications, which was super boring.
Yeah.
And so I was really intrigued with, working for a small business because
Yeah, for sure.
I have so much creative control.
Yeah, and
and
you kind of get to learn the ropes of what it is like to run your own company, especially because we work so closely with our CEO.
Exactly.
Speaking of soaking in knowledge and all that stuff, Riley has been an absolute sponge when it comes to Can Essentials, soaking all the knowledge he can. Do you want to talk about what decisions led you to our company and your passion for marketing?
Yeah, so I work here and then do freelance pretty much full time for like a number of different things. But why I started here is, like I said, it'd be cool to, have so much creative freedom and like a job, and then being able to be part of the reason why it takes off. So
Yeah.
that's definitely the big one.
Yeah, there's certainly potential for growth, whether it be in the company or with the company itself.
Yeah.
But I feel like something that not a lot of people may know is what we do as a company. I touched on it briefly earlier, but again, we are Can Essentials. We are a very, 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 very petite company at the moment. We have about...
For now.
6 employees. That does include our CEO. Like I said earlier, we specialize in hemp, Delta 8, CBD, HHC, Delta 10. We have many different alternative cannabinoids, and what our CEO likes to say is that we do our best to provide education, transparency, clean products, and an anxiety-free high, which I can say certainly works.
Yeah, no, for sure. And the whole wellness benefit part of the country, or part of the company is pretty big.
Still got global on the mind, huh?
Global, yeah, dude. Oh, global, God.
Oh my goodness. So I feel like we do our best to get ourselves out there to provide great products, not only for healing, but also for pleasure. If you're somebody who doesn't like the typical Delta 9, which is the weed that we all know and love, it is very, very easy to go from I'm having fun to taking that hit to I want to go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
very scary.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the whole parody, I can't do it.
So I'm going to leave this for you two to explain, but do you guys want to kind of touch on why we thought it was such a good idea to start this podcast, why we're getting into this, why we wanted to add this platform to the many ones that we already have?
Yeah, so I think Maddie and I kind of, I brought the idea up to Maddie, but when I brought it up, she was pretty excited about it. And just because, I think we both kind of saw the benefit that it could bring us, not only in the marketing field, but just as a presence on social media, and just a way to kind of reach a secondary audience.
Yeah.
That may not know who we are, may not, necessarily do Delta 8 or hemp or use CBD, but just enjoy listening to podcasts. So those are probably the 3 really big reasons that I think we kind of initially came up with the idea. But
Yeah, and I feel like it's always really good to see behind a brand who's really behind the products you're ordering. These are real people. We're not just some random,
We're not some AIs.
Yeah, exactly. Some spam.
I mean, sometimes the way you guys design stuff and just go off, I feel like you are AI low-key. But do you guys have any stories that you feel comfortable telling the world about your experiences on our Delta 8 gummies?
I had a full Delta 8 gummy my first time trying them.
I told her to start with half.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the effects that happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then I took half of one another time, and it was actually really nice, and it was good for me because I am like I can't really tolerate being high because
Yeah.
I am the type of person that gets very paranoid and thinks too much, and so it's scary for me. But I like Delta 8 because you can take it in increments.
I like to tell people it's like a very customizable experience.
Yeah, totally. And I feel like we have a product for literally every kind of person on the spectrum of I'm scared of being high all the way to I don't want to be on another planet.
Yeah.
You know?
I tend to fall towards the latter of that, but
Yeah, you do.
But yeah, so I am very impressed.
Yeah,
by
dude,
our
the
gummies, and I
gummies-
love them. And they taste very, very good.
Gummy
Yeah.
smack for
Everyone
sure.
I've given them to loves them.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you, Riley?
Yeah. So the one that definitely comes to mind is when Jared, our CEO, gave me those bag of strawberries. I was like, yeah, why don't we try some? Ate 2 of them. I was starting to feel it, and then I was like, what do we eat 4? And then I was just immersed into a video game like experience, I guess you could say.
you were playing the game. You were the soldier in Call of Duty.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a gnarly experience, but yeah, they work. In
Did I
case
ever
anybody's
tell
wondering.
you guys about the time that the police had to wake me up on Myrtle Beach?
Myrtle Beach.
No.
The
that
police.
Yeah.
sounds wild.
So it was a pretty fun experience. I've been working here for quite some time. So as you guys know, like I have a high tolerance. I didn't think that the gummies would really do that much to me because I've been eating them for a long time. So my friends and I were all on vacation. We're smoking Delta 8 and Delta 9 all day. And it gets to the point where like we want to start saving some flour. So I'm like, guys, I brought like 4 jars of edibles. There's 80 gummies here. Let's have a good time. So I start off by making a TikTok for the company. I eat like 2 or 3 of them. I was fine. Like, I was chilling. This is around like 3 p.m. We go back up. We leave the pool. 5 or 6 p.m. rolls around. I'm like, you know what? Let's do 3 more.
This is gonna end poorly.
So now it's 6:30 p.m. I've had 6 of these gummies in my system, and I am already high as hell in the pool trying to stay afloat. We go back to the room one last time, and all my friends had gone out for the day. I said, I don't know about you, but I'm going to sleep. They come back with fireworks, and I woke up. I said, fireworks? I want to see a show. I ate 4 more gummies, so I'm 10 deep. I'm 10 gummies deep. We sneak onto the beach, and I steal one of the chairs from the pool because I was like, guys, I'm not walking all the way down there to see these fireworks. They set them off, knock them over, almost hit the hotels and themselves with the fireworks, run away from the police. I dozed off about 30 minutes prior on the chair, and I wake up to a flashlight in my eyes. Like, ma'am, are you okay? And I was literally just like, I'm going back to my room.
The
and
cops.
I
Your friends
scurried
just left
across
you on the
it.
beach?
I mean, they yelled my names, like, try to get me and everything, but the police were right on their tail, too. Granted, they got chewed out for it like a piece of gum. I tell you that much.
Oh, I
But-
would,
Passed out on a beach, dude.
that is
And when the police woke me up, I scurried like the roaches when the lights come on.
That's got to be the most Myrtle Beach thing I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
But
in my
I feel
entire
like it
life.
was just one of those things where I was just like, like everybody always says it, where like you keep eating them and you're like, oh, this edible ain't shit.
Yeah, that's a deadly mindset to have when you're
You
eating
know
them.
what I mean? Is
'Cause
oh,
if-
this edible ain't shit. I'm fine.
It's patience.
And that
Edibles
is something I
patience.
lack. You guys have worked with me for long enough to know that I am a very instant gratification type of person.
Yeah. No, but those. I mean, you eat one. You start eating one, and then you don't give it enough time, and you just start popping more because you want to
Yeah.
feel it
Yeah,
faster.
they're very
You are in
strong.
some serious trouble, man. Serious trouble.
Have you guys ever tried Delta 9 edibles?
In college, we one of my roommates used to make edibles. We would just load
Yeah.
these cookies up, like load them up, like with dangerous amounts of butter. And I was like, so one night we were doing it, and he was like, "Yeah, they're done." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try one." So I took a full cookie, ate half the cookie, waited probably like 45 minutes, dude. Blasted off into another dimension. Like, when like you're laying on your bed and like you see like a kaleidoscope, like you ever seen through a that's what I was seeing. No joke.
He was talking to his spirit guides type of high.
I slept for 14 hours. I
That is amazing.
I took it probably about like 6 and then fell asleep at like 7:30 when that shit started happening. Didn't wake up until like 10. 11 the next day. It was crazy.
I feel like if you
Knocked me
slept
out.
for that long, that was your body telling you not only are we high, but we are fatigued.
No, it was I'm telling you, man, it was the like a gross amount of
Yeah.
Canada butter that was put in there. It was foul.
But there was one instance where I got way too high. Again, it was like this edible ain't shit. I was at Plymouth State University.
Oh,
doing all
jeez,
my
dude.
And we already know Plymouth State is the
Rip
party school
Plymouth
of party
State.
schools in the Northeast. So I was doing all my friends' Halloween makeup, and we are taking shots on shots on shots. And a bitch was still in her Hennessy era, so you know I'm getting
You
lit.
just rip.
So I'm doing all their Halloween makeup, and my friend, I will name her, love her to the moon and back, have not seen you in a minute. Phoebe, if you're watching, miss you. Had these homemade edibles that she'd gotten from one of her friends, and it was coffee cake. And I was like, you know, a chunky bitch like me want to eat a coffee cake right now. So I said, I'll buy one from you, and they were $5. So I was like, bet, I'll buy one. $5, I'm thinking, okay, like this coffee cake's probably like 50, 75 milligrams at most. She watches me eat the entire thing while I do makeup and doesn't say anything. 45 minutes
Yo, that's a
later,
bad friend.
an hour goes by. I'm like, Phoebe, like, I'm not really feeling anything. How strong was this edible?
Dude,
She
those
goes, Izzy, you ate the whole thing? And I was like, yeah, you saw me. She goes, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I shouldn't have let you do that.
the ones with the
I was
late
like, why,
fuses.
why shouldn't you have let me do that? And she goes, that edible was 400 milligrams. I was like, Phoebe, what? We're walking to the party. I get into the party, and I forget everything else that happens. I woke up the next day covered head to toe in glitter and without my phone.
Yo, that's wild.
Yeah.
No phone, just phone gone.
So no, I was smoking, drinking, 400 milligram edible.
So you like kind of blacked out, yeah?
Yeah, phone
Oh, absolutely.
completely gone.
Okay, so
And
you
when I
fully
woke up-
blacked out.
Yeah, when I woke up and checked my location, we hadn't gone on the highway that night, but my phone was on the side of the highway somewhere.
Did you-
So my belief was
You
somebody.
peed on the side of the highway?
No, we didn't even go on the highway because we walked to this
How
person's
did you
frat.
did you
No,
throw it out
so
the window?
What I think happened was somebody that went to the parties found my phone and took it, thinking it was theirs, and realized it wasn't, and was like, "Oh shit, this probably has Find My iPhone. I don't want to drive back to the party," and just kind of hucked it out of their car. Because
Like
we
just
walked
douchebag.
to everything. We walked.
That's
to
some
everything.
That's some Plymouth State stuff right there.
Yeah.
100%.
Literally.
Did you find the phone?
Oh no, but I literally
Did you try?
Get
It was
insurance.
long gone.
get insurance on your phones. I told T-Mobile it was stolen and got a free one.
I hope they see this and they're like, "Oh my god." No, they T-Mobile.
Well, it was
listen to the
stolen.
podcast.
Technically, it was, yeah, and I'm not about to go hunting in a marsh on the side of the highway for this phone. It's probably water damage because it poured all night.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
feel
but
like
okay,
that's
what?
just because like I had so many myths and misconceptions about what things like that would do. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't know that hemp will get you high. Like,
No.
there's still
Oh,
marijuana
yeah.
properties in it. It's just less than 0.3% of the THC that we all know and love. I've had so many stoners around me, like literally laugh off the gummies. And then they eat a couple of the gummies and they're like, Izzy,
Alright.
where can I buy these? And like canessentials.com.
Yeah.
Like, you know where to go. Like, you know, shameless
Very
plug,
reasonably
but
priced, taste amazing. Like,
no weird aftertaste.
stoners that I know, they also love them, and
Yeah.
they're always very surprised with how high they actually get you.
Like to
And
get the approval from those hippie dippy stoners who love nothing but their THC. Like wake up and take a dab, have a joint before lunch, their post blunt, their post lunch blunt, joint before dinner, and then dab before
Can't
bed
do
type of
that. Cannot do that.
thing. It's like the people like that will eat our gummies and they'll get so high and it's like amazing. Like at these conventions, we had a woman eat one. And she goes, "Oh, I'm only gonna have one of them." Like, you know, oh no, she actually ate both. So 50 milligrams of Delta 8. She's like, "Yeah, like I normally eat around 100 milligrams of THC, so this isn't gonna
Wow.
do shit." I walked by about 30 minutes later. She was outside of the Chick-fil-A like this,
Yeah.
just chilling at the table.
Get
And I was
it,
like- and
lady?
I was like, "So how'd you like the gummies?" She goes, "They're great."
There. Right.
She loved them. But I feel like if more people knew that hemp could get you high, they'd be more willing to try it. But yeah, I feel like we've been covering a lot of great topics. I don't want to make this too long for the people that are watching. Do you guys want to let the viewers know anything about you, anything about the company before we wrap up and I do our little outro?
Oh, we will be placing a mystery coupon code.
The mystery code.
Mystery code.
It's gonna be in all of our future videos.
All right, why are you guys whispering?
Because
All right,
ASMR.
it's going to be all
Because it's a secret.
in all of our future episodes. we're gonna
Yeah.
aim for one a week, and we're gonna have
Yes.
guests from
Yeah, we're gonna
anywhere
look up.
from influencers to medical professionals like doctors, and so it's gonna be fun. So
Yeah.
definitely stay tuned. We're excited to put on a little talk
Yeah.
show for you guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited to see us grow as a podcast team.
Yes.
And we're missing a couple people from our team
Oh
today.
yeah, but they
and we
certainly will be.
They
here.
will be
Yes,
back.
yes.
They'll be on here.
Rest assured, you will be meeting Jared and Emma quite shortly.
Yes. And yeah, I can't wait to see how we evolve
Yeah.
as like in our roles as podcast hosts and see how everything goes. And I'm excited.
You and I both. Touching on what Maddie said, we will be hiding a secret coupon code somewhere throughout this video, whether it pops up on the screen or one of us pops up and cuts the video off to let you know what it is. It will not be at the same time in every video, so I guess you'll just have to watch to find it. Again, thank you for coming to Smoke Break. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below so we can address them in the next video. I'm your host, Izzy, here with,
Maddie.
And Riley.
and we'll catch you on next week's episode. Hello, our lovely Can Essentials viewers. Izzy and Maddie here. If you've made it to this point in the video, I just want to let you know our super secret discount code is...
It's Smoke Break 25.
This will get you 25% off site